What is up, hooligans? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, hit that like button. More likes equals more hooligans. We're going to read through the schedule really quick. Let you guys know what's on the menu today. Then we'll go ahead and read through the chats and see how all of you hooligans are doing. First, I want to remind you guys, if you would like to join the website, right now is the time to do it. Click that link at the top of the link tree to register for your free week with no strings attached. That way you can watch today's live on the website and get the full experience on your very first day. Also, if you were a viewer that is working, driving, or just prefers to listen, please get in the routine of hitting that like button on your way in. I appreciate everyone that stops in to listen and lurk. We're going to be starting off with a video titled CNN Torched for Using Profanity to Describe Old Man Walter's Campaign. I can't remember what this, I think they said the shit word. I don't know. They're trying to be edgy and cool. We'll see how that goes for Old Man Walter's administration. Then we have a video titled Letitia James Eyes Trump Buildings to Pay Penalty. She wants to take Trump Tower, talking about seizing assets after he's been fined that ridiculous fee of $355 million here, or whatever it is. Then we have a video titled, it's a Jesse Waters video titled, This Hurts the Republican Parties, talking about Nikki Haley not dropping out, as well as other stuff going on. It's kind of a plethora of things in that video. Then we have a video titled, Woman Alleges Southwest Pilot Accused Her of Trafficking Son, because apparently it's okay for border crossers to fly on the planes without being checked. But if you're an American, they got to verify that kid belongs to you. And so, yeah, that's how that's going. Then we have a video titled, Since I Never Walked Anything Back and Didn't Call for the New York City Boycott. So apparently the guy who made the viral video saying that truckers were boycotting New York City made another video saying that he never said that and that they ran with it, and then they turned around and said that he was walking it back. And he claims that he wasn't trying to cause an influence. He wasn't calling for a boycott. He just thought there was a boycott. So now it's kind of like backpedaling or whatever. He got more publicity than he thought he was going to get. The reality is there is no New York City boycott, and so he was kind of stating that. But then he also wants to keep the grift going because he's got a lot of attention now. So he made a separate video titled 30% More to Get the Load Delivered to New York City, saying that there is truckers that are denying to go into New York City. It's not because of a boycott. It's because nobody wants to drive in New York. And so now whoever is making these requests that requires truckers to bring the resources into New York City, they're now paying up to 30% more to have that delivery made, just because people don't want to go to New York City. But he's kind of attaching that to what he said previously to keep the grift going, because people think there's a boycott New York City thing going on. And so he's riding the wave because he's got all this attention. A lot of people are mad at me because I'm calling it what it is, and I won't get on the grifting train and start saying a bunch of fake shit just to try and make donations like half these other live streamers out here. So we got an image with some context, and then we got a video just to kind of support what I've been saying for 3 days now, that this isn't a real boycott. This is internet virality. That's all it is. It's just getting some attention. Some look at me, look at me. Then we have a video titled Two Adults Charged with the Murder in Kansas City Parade Shooting, which is interesting because I told you guys I seen 4 people being arrested for the parade shooting, for the Kansas City, parade deal. And then they said it was 2 teenagers. That's it. There was 2 teenagers. And we covered that follow-up. So now we got another follow-up saying, there was also 2 adults attached. And I was like, oh, really? Really? Because on the first day I said it was 4 people, and at least one of them looked like they were 40 years old. But okay, so we finally got a little bit of follow-up. I doubt we'll hear about it ever again because the individual is not a white Supreme Pizza. He wasn't wearing his MAGA hat that day. There wasn't any AR-15s involved. So, they don't have the right kind of equation going on for, oh no, white Supreme Pizza, or oh no, ban the assault weapons. We don't have what we need for that. So this story will be falling dead on its face by tomorrow. Let's see. And then our funny video of the day is titled, I Think He Needs Some More Training. It's going to be a good one. Anyways, we're going to read through the chat really quick. Make sure you guys are doing good, and then we're going to go ahead and get things started. What is up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? What's up, 10 Man? What's up, Hair Juicer? What's up, Annette? What's up, Donna Sparks? What's up, Cassandra? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Hair juicer first. You were first today, but technically everybody on the website is first. That's why I read you guys' names first, because you're all first. You're first every time. Every time. Klaus Daniels, get up out of the window. You look like a grown man looking out the window. You need to chill out. What is up, everyone over on Rumble? MU, you were first today. Appreciate you racing to the chat, MU. What's up, Snooks? What's up, Cody? What's up, Pumpkin? Happy freedom. What's up, Az Russell? What's up? Oh my god, my chat just reset. What's up, Mr. B New? What's up, Sly Dog? What's up, Proud American? What's up, Puff and Stuff? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, Salty Red Goo? What's up, K Hearts? Appreciate you being here. What's up, D-Cat? What's up, Mad Marv? Happy freedom. Let's see, Mr. B New. Truckers are all capable and they can shut down the country if they want to. Yeah. Yeah, they could. They run everything here. But they also need jobs and shit. And just like we saw with the Canadian convoy, when it comes to your job being on the line, about half of them, they're going to go ahead and do what they got to do to keep that job. We saw truckers leaving the Canadian convoy because their contractor or whatever was like, hey, I'm going to pull your job if you don't come and start working again. Get the hell out of Ottawa. And they did. A lot of them did. So, it happens. Salty Ragu hitting them with the Snooks is hot. What's up, everyone over on Kick? Happy freedom. It's always slow. The start off on Kick is always slow. What's up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Mr. Beans Beans? Happy freedom. And what is up, everyone over on GoofTube? Let's see. What's up, James Gang? What's up, Garrett? Happy freedom. What's up, Two Feathers? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Tam Tam? What's up, Wise Up? What's up, Mr. Satan? Happy freedom. Mr. Satan, you're first every day. It's like you just stay on standby. I appreciate you, Mr. Satan. All right, I think we're good to go. You guys on YouTube could hit that like button if you want to. I don't know what it really matters at this point, but it could be a thing. I'm not against it. And Trucker G isn't falling for the truckers strike either. He said he hasn't been in New York for 20 years now. Yeah, I seen the video. I seen that you posted it on Hooligans Alley. I appreciate you in it. Let's see. All right, I think we're good to go. We're gonna be starting on this first video here titled CNN Torch for Using Profanity to Describe Old Man Walter's Campaign. Before we get into that, I want to remind you guys, we got these brand new t-shirts. There is no justice, there is just us. We got it in shirts for men, shirts for women, tank tops for men, tank tops for women, zipper hoodies, pullover hoodies, coffee mugs, stickers, dog tags. We got all kinds of stuff, so go check it out today. I got the hooligan badge on, lots of designs, lots of items. Go check it out in the merch store. I will drop the link while we're watching this first video.
A CNN reporter using profanity to describe President Biden's campaign strategy.
President Biden himself personally instructed some of his top campaign aides to be even more aggressive in highlighting some of President Trump's more inflammatory and wild comments. We are told that the thrust of the president's direction was to significantly ramp up the campaign's efforts to highlight the crazy that Trump says in public.
And that aired without the bleep that we added. Joe Concha is a Fox News contributor, and he joins us now. Joe, good morning to you. So that was a quote that the source gave to that reporter, so it wasn't like she was just pontificating, but certainly a decision not to self-censor there. More importantly, though, what do you make of her overall message that that's going to be President Biden's campaign strategy?
Well, first on the expletive used on the air, only friends and relatives are watching CNN at this point. So this reporter likely kept that in there in the hopes of getting a little attention and to look oh so edgy, right? CNN serves at the pleasure of the Biden campaign and White House at this point. So the source is trying to, and we've seen a couple of stories like this lately, right, where apparently Biden behind the scenes or somebody who's close to Biden behind the scenes, they throw down a good old-fashioned S-bomb or F-bomb just to show how passionate this campaign is. And then we watch this president and we see there's not a lot of passion there as far as running for re-election and actually having a real campaign. I mean, guys, the president is in California right now, as you've been reporting, but he won't visit the border, where thousands of people from China, for example, are pouring in. The border is a #1 issue. He's in a border state, and he ain't talking about it. So they could try to focus on Trump all they want. People know who Donald Trump is, right? He's not running to be a priest. He's running to be president, and there are many imperfect things that Donald Trump will say, and that's built into the cake. It's baked into the cake at this point. So they could continue to make this about about Trump. In the end, all elections are a referendum on the incumbent, and the incumbent right now is polling lower than any president at this stage of his presidency than any in polling history. That's just the facts.
Well, Joe, I think you touch upon something interesting. You often find these leaks coming from the White House with a curse word or with something that seems negative on the surface, but behind the scenes, it's meant to sort of communicate toughness or edge or something like that. The fact of the matter is, Joe Biden, does he have the mental capacity to do the job for the next year and for the next 4? Here's what Donald Trump said about that last night during the Fox News town hall.
Well, he's declined, and there's no question about it, but he was always sort of semi-declined if you go back 25 years. No, but he was not one of the smarter people. He's tried to be president many times, 4 times at least that they know of. And all of a sudden, when he's most diminished, this is when he hit, and he did it.
The New York Times complaining that Joe Biden complained to them that all the coverage that the Times provides is about Joe Biden's mental state. Thoughts on the White House trying to censor what is clearly a major campaign issue? Can Joe Biden function in this job any longer?
It is beyond insulting to intelligence to hear the Biden White House blame the New York Times, that hasn't endorsed a Republican presidential candidate since Dwight D. Eisenhower, that the press has been negative towards Biden and talking about his mental state. And if they didn't do that, then the American people would think he's A-OK. ABC News did a poll last week that found nearly 9 in 10 Americans don't think this man has the mental capacity to be president for another 4 years. You can't undo that perception and what we see every day. And the other saying is you can't kind of get a girl pregnant. You also can't kind of run a presidential campaign. This ain't 2020. There's no COVID to hide behind. There is a record to defend. And while everyone basically thinks you've lost your fastball mentally, and to Trump's point, he really never even had a knuckleball to begin with at this point, guys.
Okay, so, Joe, yesterday the president traveled to California for this really expensive fundraiser, tickets up to $250,000. But before he got on the plane, he got smacked in the face with this question from a reporter. Watch this.
Mr. President, good afternoon, sir. You're going to California. Is this about coming up with a plan B for 2024? Does Gavin need to stand by?
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm looking at you.
Yes,
We're looking at you.
Sir, looking
hey, whoa.
Are you looking for plan B? What do you think about that, Joe?
It was a silly question, but at the same time, there is a lot of talk that Gavin Newsom or Michelle Obama will replace Joe Biden at the convention in Chicago over the summer, which is the most undemocratic thing they could possibly do, to install somebody based on what superdelegates say and taking the right of voters in the primaries away. That would backfire tremendously if they tried to do that, and it's a long shot, I still think, at this point,
I wonder
guys.
what Kamala Harris was thinking, Joe. If she heard that question, what about me? I thought I was plan B. I'm the vice president.
I think she knows by now she may
She's
not be
plan Z.
Joe, just to circle back to the topic we started off.
Circle back.
Maybe Jen Psaki for a moment. Are you sure I'm not allowed to curse on air? Let's just be clear on that.
You can. We're a cable news network, and the FCC doesn't really control that, so you can without being fined. But we're a classy organization. That just ain't going to happen.
So Joe Concha says, stay classy.
Yes.
Fox News Chat.
That's good. Where are you going with this?
No, I just wanted to know. I just want to know if I had
15 seconds
carte
to get
blanche.
out of this, and hopefully you don't curse in the next 10 seconds now. Hold your tongue.
That's quite a bar.
Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click.
Old man Walter. Old man, shit your pants. They're trying so hard to be edgy, and I think after Trump came out with the golden sneakers, I think that was the last straw for old man Walter's administration. Because like a month ago, maybe a little bit longer than, maybe like 6 weeks ago, on Twitter, they decided that it would be a better campaign strategy for old man shit your pants to pretty much spend every tweet dissing Trump. That's all it is. Like for 6 weeks now, it's been old man Walter making posts on Twitter going, "Oh, that Trump guy, he's terrible. Orange man bad. Orange man really bad." Like that's been it, and it's been backfiring. His whole comment section is super MAGAs, going on super ultra Kamehameha MAGA, all in the comment sections, laughing at him, posting memes, talking shit, tagging him into stuff. It's all backfiring, and now they're gonna have reporters and everybody swearing to make him look even more edgier. Being edgy is only cool to younger people. That older people don't want to see edgy, unpredictable things. Like when you're young, right? Like you see young girls dating Losers, they look like they commit crimes and do drugs. That's because they're edgy and they're cool looking. But as you get older, you stay the fuck away from those guys, because those are the guys who are drug addicts and they're going to rob you and break into your house and do all this shit. Older people with like brains and things to lose, they don't want edgy shit. So that kind of advertisement is to reach younger people. President Trump just came out with high top Air Trump 1s. Like, that's way better than dropping the S word on TV. Oh man, Walter said shit. Man, that's gonna get the young people on board. Like, not compared to dropping golden sneakers. Like, good try, old man, shit your pants, but your administration is failing. You can't keep the charades up any longer. You might as well give it up. Might as well give it up. You ain't even campaigning. You're just out there posting tweets, murmuring to reporters as you shuffle along to some sort of aircraft. I don't know. I don't think it's that special. Either way, next up we have Letitia James eyeing Trump buildings to pay the penalties that they slapped him with, which is a bunch of nonsense. But either way, we're going to read through the chat before we get to that point. And before we do that, we got to cut off YouTube because the communism's real over there. So anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, that's too bad. We are currently live on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, jeffmaclive.com, as well as Twitter. So go ahead and leave the YouTube platform now. Let's see. Two Feathers, what about the owners telling their drivers to stay out? I think that may be enough. Two Feathers, you'll have to make your way off the YouTube platform in order to see. We'll be covering it near the end. Come on, you take forever, YouTube. Not only are you pain in my ass, but you take forever to fucking go away. It's like an ex-girlfriend. They're like, I hate it here. You're like, fine, leave then. And then they throw themselves on the ground. You can't make me leave. Okay. All right, then. Get the fuck out of here. I gotta call police on you.